for the Lakers. We'll get a little bit more on Brook Lopez and his great play as of late. What we like to hear and see. We'd rather have him here, however. Miles Turner was questionable coming in.
Inside. He's so effective in there, guys. Last year, he was third in the whole league in scoring inside. That's just something that's always been a hallmark of his career.
I mean, he is an absolute load in the paint.
By the way, we're already off to a better start than we were last time we were here when the clock malfunctioned. He's averaged 22 plus points his last half dozen. Here's the former Etiwana High School and UCLA star, Collison.
You and your stats.
Well, that's something that the Lakers should realize.
Well, I'm sure they do. Now the key is to stop it from happening because,
come back and get the basketball. He's having a career year shooting for both regular field goal and a three-point train that has been bothering him. Caused him to miss the last one. Look at this 2-on-2 break. Caldwell Pope clanks one short, but Kuzma's there. His follow-away. And 3 minutes into the game, the Lakers still have that 1-point lead. Oladipo, who's so good, both ends of the floor, knocks down the 15-footer.
He's the first Pacer other than Turner to take a shot, let alone score.
The Lakers come scoring for Bogdanovic way down the last three, averaging just over 6 a game. Was just 1 for 6 against the Lakers from beyond the arc. And the guy right there, you know who he is, Laker fans. Here's Bogdanovic. Thaddeus Young.
Very, very streaky, but he can get it on a real roll.
Yeah, he's slow from beyond the arc, too. 1 for his last 14, but the year.
Well, that was one of the highest screen and rolls I've seen this year.
Look at Julius going all the way to the Pacers in the half court. Turner with the dribble, they're running it through him. Now to the right side, Collison, good bounce, and Turner rides it. This is the first one of this 9-day excursion.
On the floor.
We're going to see Big Al Jefferson in a moment. Underneath, Young with congrats to Kuz on that. Lonzo with control, gets the pick by Randall. There's the roll by Randall. There's the
alter the shot. Don't foul him, create the miss.
KCP straight away. Comes out. Again, he's only made 1-3 in the 1+ games against the Lakers. But Kuz Jefferson, the wily veteran who will post you up when given an opportunity. Bogdanovic away from
that up in a hurry.
On the bright side, he had 6 20-point games, does Isaiah, with the Lakers, and Lopez to watch. Season high 25 on Saturday, although he hasn't been able to hit the three the Lakers had. Minutes ago in the quarter. Isaiah pulls up and knocks it this quarter for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope in rhythm. Not there, but inside position. Man, Victor Oladipo with 4, with 3. Crossover, pull up over Isaiah. Beautifully done. He's in the game and guarding Al Jefferson. Both these teams trying to snap little mini 2-game losing streaks. Al down low. Zubats, Thomas, Kuzma, and Travis Ware. That one is stripped as Zuch has really done a nice job on the boards.
Nice crossover.
And there's Kuz!
Over the front of their lip, so had no chance of going in.
Indies 2 for their last 10. Their contest. He shot a very poor percentage. Kuzma drifting right and shoots the shots. They're going to go distance again. Rolls around, spills out, cleaned up. It's Indiana, especially the last month or so, giving up under 100 a game in the last 15. But their offense has been struggling. Turner, he hasn't.
15.
And Miles, 2 points last Thursday in his last output. Here is Randall. Boy, he just strong arms it.
Couldn't convert.
Turner has the last 6 for the Pacers. 7.5 to play, and there's a dunk.
Drill, but sometimes he'll not call the Brian Shaw drill as he has Coach Shaw lead those. Stu, what else do you think can help mitigate some turnovers?
Well, Lopez and the Lakers will get an extra possession and an extra 24. Lopez back to the basket, cutting Randall, and he finished. Star break. The other 5 are all-stars. There's Kuzma, Randall, and Lopez, and the proverbial rest of team. With the basketball, second best scoring average in his 8-year NBA career. Look at that, change of pace.
Stop their dribble or slow down. You slow down as well. That's why change of pace can be so effective.
Down goes the defender, Julius.
I can't see the game with him sitting there.
Yeah, and Luke was helping form the wall, too. Collison pull up. He hit. Thomas is 2 for his last 15 shooting the basketball. So Isaiah slumping, but Lopez isn't.
The initial play that they set up.
That was not a good pass by Lonzo. And now Stevenson's going to go all the way and
To pass it, don't have your hands down around your knee and then have to bring it up.
a couple of quick Laker turnovers. Blocked by Lopez. Boys, that's a good box out by Indiana. And Oladipo up for Darren Collison. Lighting it up and in. No! To play in this first half. Lonzo Ball going to try it again. He's got it. I think we're the last team in the league to go into the new place.
You going to order some pizza?
You are for sure in that media room.
Whatever he wants to do.
Pacers tied with Washington right in the middle of the pack as far as a playoff seed. Both his parents were sprinters and world-class sprinters. It's a lot of that speed, obviously, from that. Underneath, reverse.
Puts them up by 2.
And this is their biggest lead, 2 points. Lopez, why not? Makes sense. They've done a decent job on Oladipo, but as you said, be wary of him because he handles the ball so much. Third quarter action from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Randall turning off the glass. It's good.
Well, he's very efficient.
He's one of 3 Lakers in double figures. Rolling again is Turner. 3 attempts, Stu.
Yeah, that's not enough. Not enough by any stretch.
Collison, boy, he works his way around. About tapped out, but the Lakers will control. Randall thought about charging the basket. Now he gives it off for Kuzma. Good look by him. Yeah, a lot of standing around. Little 2-man game right back to Randall. He's in the key a long time. That's good defense by Indiana. But Julius doing work, staying with it, but he has a shot blocked. Bogdanovich charging out of the backcourt. Going to try it all the way. Oh! But that's a heck of a play. What a highlight play by Oladipo. Lakers bottled up. He's over that already tonight at 23. Collison, same situation as a moment that only a widely vet can provide. Collison with 1 to shoot. Oladipo to beat the clock. He now has 16. Making a difference in the second half. Kuzma, little rock young, and here's Lance. He's going to try to get to the basket, pull up, little one-hand jump. He's 4 for 6 tonight, so he's done a 180. Again, they'll run it down to Randall. Muscles it so far here tonight. Game 1 of the 4-game trip.
See, now Thaddeus didn't read that one properly when he first caught the ball, even though he scored, tried to flush it.
Lonzo, let's see if he goes to the basket to score one of these times. Isaiah been in a slump the last 2 games, but he tries to throw it down over Zubac and wasn't even close.
Boy, I tell you, he left Kuzma at the free throw line.
Didn't he though? Thomas, that one is in. Drifting right, shooting left. Made the shot. Oladipo with some speed and quickly. Yeah, they fumbled it away, and now with 7 to shoot. Little inside out. Stevenson launch for the defensive rebound. First 2 opponents on this trip in the playoff hunt. Second 2, not so much. That's Booker. 2 minutes into the 4th and final. Thomas, one of the best in the league last year in this quarter. The moment it left his hand. Lead. Caldwell Pope. Pull up. In there.
KCP.
Yeah, he came over on the double, tried to slap it away. Stevenson outside.
Percent is very respectable, but the 53% is something you'd like to change.
Clean up.
Slow down a little bit.
Thomas down, Kuzma in. Pretty much even as far as fast break points. Stevenson.
Good defense.
Yeah, great defense by Caldwell Pope. Just raked it right away. Thomas, down the middle he goes. He has in the East, that's it. You can make a move if you win a couple in a row. Little crossover by Joseph for rhythm. A winning record at home.
You are just, I just can't believe how many
well, they're
stats
good.
you have.
They're so Oladipo. He's part of the wheel. Underneath Turner. Boy, look. Under 2 minutes to play. Again, be on our way to New Orleans tomorrow as they score. Lonzo with under a minute. KCP rolling down, and Diamond is Randall. Got rejected. I stayed. They'll even up the series in the series. It'll end 1-1. Lakers will drop to 31 and